In a small town, sometimes the tiniest discoveries can have the biggest impact. Nestled in the heart of this town, where everyone knew each other by name and life moved at a gentle pace, was a story waiting to be uncovered. In a cozy little post office, Emma, a young postal worker, stumbled upon an old, dusty envelope. The post office was a place of routine and predictability, but this discovery was anything but ordinary. Addressed to A. Thompson from J. Thompson, it was postmarked over 50 years ago. Emma's curiosity was piqued. She wondered about the story behind this letter, the lives it had touched, and why it had never reached its destination. She tracked down the address to a quaint neighborhood and found an elderly woman, lost in thought, on her porch. The neighborhood had changed over the years, but the essence of its charm remained intact. "Excuse me, are you A. Thompson?" Emma asked, her voice trembling slightly. She felt a mix of excitement and nervousness, unsure of how the woman would react. The woman's eyes widened. "Yes, I am, but I haven't gone by that name in years." Her voice carried a hint of nostalgia, as if the name brought back a flood of memories. Emma handed her the envelope. "I found this in the post office. It's from J. Thompson." The elderly woman's hands trembled as she took the envelope, her eyes filling with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. With trembling hands, A. Thompson opened the letter. Tears welled up as she read the heartfelt words from her late husband. The letter was a time capsule, a piece of the past that had miraculously found its way to her. Decades of memories flooded back, illuminating her face with a bittersweet glow. She remembered the love they shared, the dreams they had, and the life they built together. "I thought I'd never hear from him again," A whispered, wiping away tears. "Thank you for bringing this to me." Her voice was filled with gratitude and a sense of closure she never thought she'd find. Witnessing the profound impact of that moment, Emma felt a spark of inspiration. She realized that letters, though simple, held immense power. They were carriers of emotions, stories, and connections that transcended time. She decided to deliver more lost letters, reuniting people with their pasts. Each delivery was a journey, a chance to bring joy, closure, and sometimes a second chance. Each letter brought stories of love, hope, and closure, transforming her small town into a tapestry of cherished memories. The town buzzed with newfound energy as people shared their stories and reconnected with their pasts. Through that one lost letter, Emma discovered her purpose, bridging the past and the present, one heartfelt message at a time. She became a beacon of hope, a reminder that sometimes the smallest gestures can have the most profound impact. Emma's journey didn't stop there. She began researching old letters, diving into archives, and talking to townsfolk who might have stories to share. The library became her second home, a place where she pieced together the fragments of forgotten lives. She found more old letters, each with its own story waiting to be told. She organized them meticulously, mapping out the addresses and planning her deliveries. Each letter was a puzzle piece, and Emma was determined to complete the picture. As she delivered these letters, she witnessed a range of emotions: joy, surprise, tears, and laughter. Each reaction was a testament to the power of words and the connections they forged. The community began to gather, sharing their stories and experiences. Emma listened intently, her heart swelling with pride and fulfillment. She had become more than a postal worker. She was a storyteller, a keeper of memories. In her quiet moments, Emma reflected on her journey. She wrote in her journal, capturing the stories she had uncovered and the emotions she had witnessed. She looked at old photographs, imagining the lives behind the faces. Emma and A. Thompson formed a special bond. They shared laughs, stories, and memories. Together they looked at old photographs, reminiscing about the past and cherishing the present. Back at the post office, Emma's work took on new meaning. Each letter she sorted, each package she delivered, was a potential story waiting to be told. She smiled, knowing that she was making a difference, one letter at a time. As she walked through the town, Emma greeted the townsfolk with a sense of purpose. She had become a symbol of hope and connection, a reminder that even in a small town, the tiniest discoveries could have the biggest impact. At town events, people celebrated the stories Emma had brought to light. They thanked her for her dedication and compassion. Emma felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that she had touched so many lives. As the sun set over the small town, Emma looked out with a content expression. She reflected on her journey, grateful for the path she had taken. She knew that her work was far from over. but she was ready for whatever came next. With a new letter in hand, Emma smiled, ready for a new adventure. She knew that each letter was a new beginning, a chance to make a difference. And so, she continued her heartfelt journey, one lost letter at a time.